Hey everybody, it's Megan. It's been a while, and I know, I'm sorry, I've been kind of putting it off, doing this True Blood recap. Really because I haven't been feeling well, so, but I figure I better do it soon, because next episode is coming up in a few days, so, this is the recap for the last episode of True Blood. So first, I've got notes on my iPod. First I want to talk about Sookie and Eric and their little normal life, you know, what it would look like and stuff, and you know, that's all well and good, but it's never gonna happen, and Sookie needs to realize that and, you know, get away from vampires and find someone that can give her that stuff that she wants, you know. And she's gotten herself way in over her head, and I just hope that, you know, she makes it through, not just, you know, physically but emotionally too, because all the crap that those vampires are putting her through has got to be causing, you know, some kind of issues. So, good luck, Sookie. Good luck. And, moving on to Eric. His plan to kill Russell, I think, is, you know, considering the fact that Russell is, you know, a psychopath and he's so much older than Eric, it's, it makes sense, but it also puts Eric and Sookie's life in danger. And, from the sound of it, from the scenes from the next episode, Eric dies. So I don't know how they're gonna do that, how they're gonna figure that out, because he's like one of the most popular characters on the show. So that's gonna be pretty interesting how it works out with him being gone. And well, let's just hope that they figure out a way for that not to happen. And you know, and Sookie, she's just, you know, at the mercy of these vampires, these monsters, you know, and they can do whatever they want to her, and she can't do a thing about it. And that's not a good place to be, you know, like I wouldn't want to be in that position either. So I don't know, like I said earlier, she needs to get as far away from those vampires, I think. So, yeah. And then moving on. Oh yeah, Lafayette and Jesus. I don't know if you guys caught it, but when, at the end of their trip, their V trip, Jesus was trying to get Lafayette to take some more, and Lafayette was saying, like, no, you need to go home, I need to get some sleep, and I need to, like, clear my head and, like, get away from the situation and stuff, and figure out what just happened, you know. And he looked over at Jesus, and Jesus looked like he had like this mask on, and I think that's what Jesus's face really looks like. Like, I don't know, do you guys remember when I my prediction that Jesus was a demon? I think that's his, like, demon face. I think his demon self came out in that moment when he wanted more V, and Lafayette said no more, you know, and it freaked him out. I think that's what Jesus really looks like. So yeah, that's exciting. So we'll see what happens next week, because it looks like there's gonna be some looks like Lafayette is still kind of tripping a little bit on the V. Hopefully he didn't take any more, because he should know better from the first season, if you guys remember, when he took it with Jason and he got all crazy then too. So yeah, we'll see. This season finale is going to be really exciting, I think. I think a lot of things are going to be tied together, and everything's going to, you know, things are going to be explained a little bit more. And probably going to get another cliffhanger, you know, at the end of it. So, for season 4. So, moving on to Sam. Sam is I think he's finally showing like who he really is, you know, and people may not like it. And Sam's had a hard life, you know, and he's been through a lot, so he's gonna be really jaded, you know, and who he has been the past few seasons, you know, this nice guy. Like he even talked about himself, you know, people see him as this nice guy and they can do whatever they want to him and he won't do anything about it, you know, he'll just let them walk all over him. And I think Sam is starting to get to the point where he's not going to let people do that to him anymore. So I don't know, he may, you know, one decision that he makes is he may leave Bonton, you know, he might go somewhere else, because he's been doing that his entire life, you know. Once people see who he really is, he leaves town and he starts a new life, you know. So that can be, I don't know, we may lose Sam too, you never know. And so we'll see what happens. And I thought it was Sam talking to Tara about, you know, who he really is, you know. He didn't tell her about the shape-shifting, but he told her about, you know, like, he's not so nice as people think that he is. You know, I think Tara's the one person that could really understand that, you know, because she's, she lets people see that, you know, she's not very nice, and people think that, you know, she's tough and she doesn't get hurt by anything, but that's not the truth either. You know, she's the opposite. You know, she acts tough, but she's not. And Sam doesn't act tough, but he is. You know, so I think those two are like a good match. You know, I think Tara and Sam are a good match. I think that they should like be together. You know, I thought that when they hooked up the first time, I thought that they were, you know, were good together. So because they even each other out, you know. So and then that's sad that he kicked out Tommy and stuff. And then when Sam was with Tara in his trailer, Tommy is attempting to rob him, you know. And I don't know, I think burning that bridge is going to be something that's not going to be good for either of them, because they're going to need each other, I think, at the end. So we'll see what happens with them in their relationship, and hopefully they'll figure out some way to make it work out. Because I like Tommy, even though he's a little prick, you know, he's a tough guy, you know. He pretends to be a tough guy, and he's really not. I don't think he's a tough guy at all. I think he's just putting up this front, you know, people that he's had to put up for years, you know. And so I don't know. I think that's going to be really interesting how that happens, how that works out. And we'll just see what happens at the end. And with Arlene, if I could talk to Arlene, I'd tell her to be careful with Holly, because I wouldn't trust Holly at all. Not at all. She's dangerous, you know. She is really dangerous, and I wouldn't. If I was Arlene, I'd stay as far away from Holly as possible. And just what she's done so far, that's bad enough, you know. Just leave it at that. Leave her alone. You know, the concoction or whatever didn't work, so just leave her alone. Don't go back to her. Don't ask for more help. So, but we'll see, because I don't know if she'll do that, because Arlene's pretty, you know, she's a redhead. She's stubborn. So, and I can attest to that. Redheads are very stubborn. So, let's just hope that, you know, she realizes that she shouldn't be doing that kind of stuff. And I think everyone should stay away from Holly, because Holly's dangerous. And we'll see how dangerous that she really is. You know, I think we'll be shown. So I'm trying to think. Oh yeah, I didn't put notes down for this, but as you guys know, Jessica's my favorite character, and I think it's about damn time that her and Hoyt got back together again. And I'm really happy that they did, because they're really cute together. And even though she's dead and he's not, you know, they belong together. And the fact that Hoyt was like, you know, drink from me, you know, and he wasn't scared by the fact that, you know, she does drink human blood, that, you know, that she can't, you know, be sustained on synthetic bloods. So thank you, buddy. So yeah, I'm really happy about that, and we'll see how that storyline goes. I hope they stay together, but if it's up to Miss Fortenberry and what was her name, Summer, I think, they would not, they won't be together, you know. And take it to Daddy. Take this to Daddy. Take that to Daddy. Thank you. So yeah, they need to be careful of those two meddling women, you know. So
Mama.
what?
I want nummy.
You want nummy?
Yeah.
Okay, go ask Daddy. So anyways, so that's my recap, and we'll be seeing the season finale this Sunday, and I'll be watching it early. I'll be watching it at 6 p.m. Pacific time on HBO Eastern. So but I'll wait until after, you know, regular showtime to put my recap up, so you guys can check, you guys can watch the episode and stuff. But it looks like it's really interesting, and it looks like Bill is going to be trying to protect Sookie from Sophie Ann, and I don't know what's going to happen with Eric, and I don't know how. It also looks like Sookie kicks Bill out. So yes. Anyways, I'm gonna go. So I'll see you guys later. Bye. Take it easy.